Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are completely new, hello, I am sincerely Niko, and today we are going to be doing my everyday easy work makeup look. Very minimalistic, but high impact, glam, but yet still sultry and smoky. So if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please do so by hitting that subscribe button, be a part of the EXO squad. With that being said, let's get lit, honey.
I thought she was an Indian. She be slanging things like a Simeon. All my life I want a million Indian.
Alright guys, so let's go ahead and add the foundation on. I'm using the Beauty Blender foundation in shade 4.4. If you guys have not seen this video, please click the I above to check out my thoughts and reviews on this foundation. But I am building the coverage in the areas where I need it the most, which is around my bearded area. Because you guys know I still go facial hair. I am a dude in makeup. Next, I'm going to be using some concealer. I'm going to be using the ColourPop concealer in shade Dark 46, and I'm going to be stepping it on with the Sephora concealer brush first, then using the tip of the Beauty Blender to blend it out. Make sure I'm pressing this into the skin really well because I do not want any demarcations or any areas where the concealer quote-unquote stopped. I didn't do too much coverage underneath the eyes because I will be smoking it out on the lower lash line. But nevertheless, you make sure you always want to conceal to brighten certain areas of the face. Next, I'm going to take the rolled out brow pencil and granite, and I'm just going to fill in the areas where I feel the most sparse or I need a little bit of extra in my brow. So I'm just going to go ahead and just do a quick, easy, simple brow, nothing too crazy. If you guys want to do my updated brow routine, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be happy to do that for you guys. To give the brow a final lift, I'm going to be using the Benefit Give Me Brow in shade 5 just to kind of lock everything in place. Alright, let's go ahead and set the under eye in the concealer. I am using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in shade 35 to lock in my highlight. I'm being very generous with this powder, honey. Depending on your skin type is how crazy you want to go. I am super oily and I want this foundation to kind of last as long as I can in a work day, so I am applying a lot of powder. Alright, taking my favorite Morphe brush and a pressed powder from Black Opal in shade 700, I'm just going to start setting the rest of the face and then slowly sweeping off a little bit of that powder to make my highlight very natural. You always want to pick a powder that is close to your skin tone to do this technique to kind of make everything look skin-like finish at the end. Alright, taking the bronzer from Morphe and one of my favorite e.l.f. brushes, I'm just going to go ahead and blend in my bronzer into the skin just to kind of warm up the perimeter. Again, after I swept off the powder with my favorite Morphe brush, the E54, I am now using this e.l.f. brush and I'm just kind of going in the areas in between where the highlight and the foundation sits. Next, I'm taking this Lancome powder in shade 560 Suede C, and I'm using this as a contour to kind of sculpt the cheeks. I'm hugging this a little bit lower than the Morphe bronzer in Showman's, just so I can kind of give more of a sculpted, lifted cheek area. And I'm really pressing this into the skin. Next, I'm taking some of that Maybelline powder and I'm applying it underneath my contour to give my cheeks that extra lift that it needs. After all of that work that I have done, I just want to make sure that I am sculpting it really good. And I'm also going to take a little bit of that ColourPop concealer and I'm going to clean up and sculpt out the brows and also prime the eyes for eyeshadow. Taking my bronzer shade, the matte shade in the bronzer Showman's powder from Morphe, I'm taking it through the crease. I learned this kind of technique from Daisy Perkins, taking your bronzer or your bronzer and using that as a crease color to give yourself a natural warm crease without doing so much. And I'm also running that on the lower lash line as well too, just to make sure that everything is blown out and round. Okay, after a little bit of sunk break, I'm going to be sweeping off that under contour bake just so that my cheeks can be very lifted. As you guys can see here, it has a little bit of extra pop. But I'm taking the Urban Decay liner in Perversion and I am tight lining and also applying a little bit to my waterline. Then I'm going to smoke that out with a cream eyeshadow brush. Popping on a little bit of mascara. This is from Maybelline. It's the Total Temptation mascara in the non-waterproof formula. I love this mascara. It's one of my favorite drugstore mascaras. Next, I'm going to add on a lip color. This is from Kat Von D in the shade Vampira. I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips first before I fill in, keeping it true to my lip shape, and then I'm just going to press to transfer up and do a quick and easy fill on the upper lip line. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and set the face a little bit because we're about to highlight and wrap this up. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the skin using some Fenty Beauty products. We're going to be using the Sandcastle Mint Mojito Duo, but I'm going to be focusing more or less on the Sandcastle side. This is a taupe champagne highlighter, and I love this highlighter so much because it looks like it's lit from within if you know how to use it right. And I just go very sparingly and buff out the shade as much as possible. Alright guys, so this completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did so, make sure you guys comment below your favorite products to use. I want to do a end of the year favorites. Also, if you guys are not subscribed and you made it this far, please hit that subscribe button and join me here on YouTube. Be a part of the EXO Squad and turn that post notification bell on too, honey. So I'm going to end this video here and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Check this out.